the mechanics of plumbing all the water, you lose your heat to the point where it's no longer steam when you need it. Okay. You got to make something way hotter to the boiling point of water to still have that energy cascade and still get steam. Is it Celsius? Oh, that's lovely. What? Is it Celsius or Fahrenheit? I'm going to guess Fahrenheit, but I really, truly should ask his uncle. And BT Dubs, if anybody wants to find me more information on this, this is like an article I found on the web like 2 years ago. I honestly would love to be wrong and be educated further, and Facebook is a good way to do that. I mean, our Facebook site is a way for me to do that. All right. Anybody want to talk more about this, or am I moving on? You may think we're done, but that was just one study going. I've got a lot more to go. No more questions? Number 30. Hydrogen fuel cell. Okay. A hydrogen fuel cell, again, you've got to know the parts. Has a semi-permeable electrolyte layer in the middle. This one's different. This one is positive only to the right. Remember I told you different charges, different directions. You can flip it around, use it either way you want, get a positive one, get a negative one. This is a different layer, but it's the same concept. In this case, only positive charge. In this case, only to the right. On the left, you need some sort of catalyst. And just so everybody's clear, the catalyst is the current engineering challenge. Today, the best way to do this, I believe, is still platinum. And I think everybody knows that platinum is pretty expensive, right? Yeah. The platinum grill, like the Rapid have, those are a lot of money per tube. Yeah, platinum is flirting with being more expensive with gold depending on the day. Yeah. So watch, when I say platinum, I mean to say, you know, that's the simplest, most common, older catalyst. People are making hydrogen fuel cells that have different catalysts for different gases. So, platinum. So if you have like a methane fuel cell, you make it, I think, with rhodium. But I don't really know, so I'm out of my league here. What the catalyst does is it splits hydrogen. So watch this. And by the way, I'll get you out of here on time, but I'm going to go right to the bell. Does everybody know that hydrogen gas?
Does it split like H2 or?
It actually splits two separate atoms. So it doesn't split the diatomic into atomics. It splits each atom into its proton and electron. Which, I don't know if it's actually a splitting outright, like nuclear fission. Well, it's only an electron, so that's not a fission event. You're not splitting the nucleus of the atom. These are just protons. So, watch me. Yeah. Here you take, watch me, I've got to finish this before the bell, 2 hydrogens, and split them into 2 electrons and 2 protons, which which are also known as hydrogen ions. And remember, because of the electrolyte layer, those guys migrate to the other side. So you end up with all of these here, and all of those negatives on that side. We've created a charged battery again. Negative on this side, positive on this side. Remember, this isn't chemistry. I'm just using a chemical. Hydrogen is split into its constituents, electron and proton. We got negative on this side, positive on that side. If we have a wire going to a light bulb, that electricity will flow. It'll do work. So we can make light come out of my light bulb. If the bell rings, I'll stay for just a moment, please. And on the opposite side, you get 2 electrons plus hydrogen plus oxygen in the air to make water. There's always oxygen in the air.
Is the water byproduct good enough to drink?
Yes, it is good enough to drink, because it was just made out of the air a second ago. It can't carry anything. Before you all leave, there's a couple things I need to tell you about this. First of all, like Daniel said, this is perfectly clean. There are no emissions. It is clean, but there's a huge problem. Hydrogen is really hard to get today. It takes so much energy to make hydrogen that it would be better to do almost any other kind of energy production, not hydrogen fuel cells. But if we have sustainable energy to make the hydrogen, then this is a great way to make electricity from whatever energy sources we have that are sustainable. Okay, bye-bye.